Everybody, this is Everyday Life with Aisha, featuring my handsome, scrumptious, delicious husband. He is cooking lunch / dinner for us on today. So sit back, relax, grab a snack, and enjoy this food prep that he is doing on today.
Don't pay attention to the stomach. Pay attention to the food, not the stomach or the breasts. The food. Okay. This Iron Chef Melly Mel.
What's on the menu, Iron Chef Melly Mel?
On the menu today, I'm making my wife. I got some broccoli over here, slow cooking. Making my homemade meatloaf.
Okay.
And she have a loaded baked potato.
Woo, Lord. Let the Lord use you.
And ain't nothing like home cooked food. I love to cook for my wife. Love to cook. But it's a very quick, simple dish. I season up my patties, my hamburger. And so right now, I'm just gonna let this cook in the oven. I ain't gonna do it over the stove like I normally do.
All right, let me kiss the cook. I'll see you in a little while.
All right.
When you get done, just hit the red button.
So you just put it on the pan. You mash it up real good because it's going to shrink. You want to mash it up real good. So get it. I put it on the pan so the oil can drop down to the second pan. Almost about to sneeze. I got a lot of seasoning. I'm a seasoned man. I love seasoning. I love seasoning, all different kinds of seasoning. When it comes to your broccoli, you got to be very careful with that. Turn it down real low because you don't want your broccoli soft. Me and my wife, we like things like kind of al dente. It's that soft, hard in the middle. Not too chewy. But I'm just prepping my hamburgers for the oven. The oven don't take that long. It does not take it long at all. I'm doing onions and I'm doing it up today. I'm doing it up for it today. So what I'm gonna do is let the hamburger cook first. I'm gonna let the hamburger, not this hamburger, not this hamburger, this hamburger. I'm gonna let it cook first. I'm gonna let it, get its cooking, and I'm gonna use a little bit of oil from the hamburger to saute my onions and peppers. I have red peppers, green peppers, and yellow peppers. And so I'm gonna wait for that to cook. And then later on, I'm going to put it underneath and let the peppers get to cooking. Yes. I think I got enough room to do a couple more. Move this over here. Make room. It don't really matter when it comes to your hamburger. You just mash it up there. Get them up there. Don't have to be perfect. As long as they up there, they can be on top of one another. I've been cooking too long. Well, I'm always talking, see. You may not meet a woman that can cook, but I happen to marry a woman that can cook. She can cook. My wife get down with the get down. Takes a little while to prep, but any good cook know that it takes time. When you want real delicious food, it's not like I'm making ham and cheese sandwiches or anything like that and that sort. You get your hamburger meat, and a lot of people do meatloaf. It's mashed potato, meatloaf, rice, stuff like that. So today we just said we do meatloaf and a baked potato. I gotta go out to the store and go get her bacon bits because she love her bacon bits. I got her some Sargento cheese. If you ever going to do a loaded potato, excuse me. If you're going to do a loaded potato, Get the good cheese. Don't get the bad cheese. Get good cheese. Good cheese tastes way better. Oh, I had enough room. Get the cheese. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my pan on top of the burgers. Yes, I am. And whenever you put something on top of your burgers, it keeps it from shrinking. If you notice, you go in some fast food restaurants and they put something on top of your burger, it keeps it from shrinking. If you don't put nothing on top of it, a lot of burgers, they shrink. And you make a patty this big and it end up being this big when you get done. So I put something that got a little weight to it on top of my burgers. I got a pan, just a traditional pan. Put it on top. That's it. Put it in the oven. Let it do its thing. I got the oven on 400 degrees. I'm gonna let the hamburger cook. I already cut up my onions. Wash my hands off. I'll be right back. So I have my potatoes. I'm gonna put my potatoes in a little while because the potato takes a little bit longer than your burgers. Your burger, if I got it 400 degrees, it's gonna take about 30 minutes, maybe a little less than that, because I cook it on both sides. Then we have the gravy, brown gravy. It's all gonna come together. So hold that thought. I'll be right back. So I'm back. So they all done. Hamburgers are done. Like I said, 30 minutes. You always add a little more extra pepper on them, to give it that flavor. So what I do is now add a little more seasoning. My wife love flavor. So what I do is now grab me a pot. Get you a medium-sized pot. You wanna, unless you have enough room. What you want to do is turn on your stove, get this crack-a-lacking. Get this crack-a-lacking. Get your gravy cans, wash them off. Always want to wash them off. Never. And that way I still got hamburger left. Turn this back up. Get my butter. Yeah. Get your butter. A quarter of a stick. Put in there with your broccoli. Get that simmering. Can opener. So I'm all over the place. I'm rushing because my wife got to go to work. So I want to make sure she eat before she go to work, or she having time to go to work with. So I put my pot so it can get hot. Get that beef gravy up in there. Get a little water. the other one. So meanwhile, you want to season up your gravy. I get onion salt. The next can. It's quick and simple. I don't open the can up all the way. So what I want to do is I want to get that up in there. Tad bit of salt. Not too much salt. Just put your hamburgers up in there. Now what I want to do is I wash off my grease, all that grease that was on the pan. You don't want all that grease. You get your peppers, you want to get your oil. And you just want to saute your peppers and onions. You always saute it before you put it in the oven. Before you put it in your gravy. You want to saute it. Always want to saute it. So I got the yellow peppers, the red peppers. These all add flavor. And what you want to do is also you want to throw a little bit of oil on top of your peppers. That's what I do. Take a little bit of oil, pepper. You want that, you really want to saute it. And because with peppers, it's not going to take long to cook. It's not going to take that long at all. You can add a little salt to it to bring out the salt brings out the Wesley. I put it in the oven. And some people say, why you put it in the oven for? When you're a cook, and you know you're a cook, you add your flavors to what you want. You can add, you want to get that flavor popping. You know what taste you want. Even add you some beef flavor, and I have chicken flavor. Add some of that in there. Want to add some. So I'm looking for bacon bits, and I think somebody got me for my bacon bits. I think somebody got me for my bacon bits. looked all around, can't find my bacon bits. I don't think I have any more bacon bits. I don't think my wife is going to buy. Okay. Get your chicken flavor. Put on top of your saute, your onions, your peppers. I have some more onions over here. The bigger onions. Because when I put that in the gravy, onions, these yellow onions really kicks it up a notch. It really kicks it up a notch. My wife loves some onions. Mix that up in there. And what I love about the oven, it don't take that long. It really don't take that long to really cook. But you want to get the flavors. It's all about flavor. Now I just rinsed off the pan, but there's still flavor on the pan. Stick it in the oven for like 20 minutes. Let that cook. Oh man, this smells good. Smells good. What you want to do is you want to get some beef flavor to add to your beef flavor. Now the last thing I'm gonna probably do today is I'm about to put in her. You can add a little more chicken flavor to the. Now some people say you put chicken with beef. It really, I'm telling you, it kicks it up. It really takes your cooking to the next level. You know, for those who really cooks, who really like flavors, who really like, I like flavors. I really like that flavor when you smell it. It smells like it tastes like it's the way it smells. Oh, this smells so good. Now, normally my wife would say, Mel, close the thing so you don't hit your head. But this stuff right here, let me tell you something. When I add my peppers, oh my gosh, you gotta understand. So I'm gonna take that off for a little while. So when it comes to my broccoli, I add a little garlic and onions powder. Oh my gosh, let me tell you something. You don't add a lot, just add enough. And it really, oh my gosh, and some butter. Oh man. Oh, she won't like that. So when it comes to this, you want to drain it. You don't want as much in here. You don't want to make her loaded potato soupy. Oh man. Ah. Let me tell you something. It's going down. My new cooking name is A Good Smell with Melly Mel. This smell is coming out just right. Tomorrow I'm probably gonna make my wife some garlic parmesan wings. This is what I do. I cook. I love to cook. Love to cook. Love to cook. But today, potato. I gotta get the potato in the oven. Gotta get the potato in the oven. You gotta always, everything you buy, you always gotta wash it off. Not rinse it off, but wash it off. I get a little bit of soap and water. You really want to wash it off. And then you just pop it up in there. Now the baked potato, because it's wet, it's gonna cook even faster. Man, let me tell you something. Them peppers are going down. Them peppers are going down. They coming together. You know what I think? I think because I think I love I love the cook because I love the flavors. You know, when the flavors come together, whoo! You ever make a meal and you pat yourself on the back and you say, ooh! That's one of them kind of meals. So I'm gonna turn this down. I'm waiting for my peppers to get done. And when the peppers get done, let me tell you something. You always clean while you're cooking. You know? You don't want to leave stuff on your whatever you gotta use to cook with. Because sometimes what you cook with, it sticks. And it takes even longer to wash it off. Sometimes you can rinse it off and put it in the oven. And it'll be even quicker to wash off. You always want to wash out your sink. You know, good cooks know that. You just don't cook and you don't wash nothing. You gotta clean. You gotta clean as you go. Clean as you go. Clean as you go. Clean as you go. I've been cooking for, I ain't gonna tell you my age. I ain't gonna tell you my age. I'm up there. Around 40 something. I want to say 40 something. You know, some people say, how old are you? I'm 40 something. I said one day I'm gonna get married, I'm gonna cook for my wife. And my wife, she loved my cooking. Bought me some apple juice. Gotta have some apple juice. You have anything in your refrigerator, but you make sure you have some apple juice. So I'm waiting for that to get cooking. I'm gonna clean off my station. Always clean off your station. Always clean. Always clean. Never leave a mess. Never leave nothing done. Always clean off your station. Because one thing I hate is a dirty kitchen. There's some people that cook have a dirty kitchen. But I'm gonna be doing a lot more cooking videos to help a lot of brothers and a lot of sisters that desire to cook and say, hey, I don't know how to really cook. I never really took out the time. Cooking is really not that hard. You know, you get your meat, your favorite meat. You get your favorite meat, your favorite seasoning, salt, your pepper, your Larry's. You know, me and my wife, we use all type of seasoning. We use Jamaican seasoning. We use Jamaican seasoning. We use we use Spanish seasoning. Some Mexican seasoning. We use, you know, different varieties. And you don't always gotta have the same flavor, the same taste. You ain't gotta always do the same thing. You ain't gotta always do the same thing. Put this in the oven. It's not gonna take that long. But for all those who cook out there, looking for new dishes, you know, a lot of us black folks, you know, we was all brought up on, oh, it's cooking well, it's cooking well. So every now and then you gotta check on it Oh man, this oven, I'm telling you, it cooks a lot faster. Oh man. Oh man, when you have all these different flavors of onions and peppers, oh my gosh, and they're coming together. Now when it comes to cleaning, you always want to always sanitize your station. You get bleach and go over it again with water, because you always want to keep your place clean. Always want to keep it clean. You never know. You show up, keep the place clean. So I'm gonna ask, is there any questions? How about you? Well, I've been cooking for 20-something years. I see you trying to get me to tell my age. We're gonna skip. How about you? No, you. Yeah. I don't cook a lot. But I cook enough. I like to cook. I enjoy cooking. I love bringing the flavors together. It's like Holyfield and the Mike Tyson fight. When them flavors come together, they boom. You know what I'm saying? Next question. No, you, little person, right there. Right there. Okay. Yeah, you know, sometimes I eat, you know, while I cook. You know, sometimes I eat while I cook. But you know, sometimes I just sit over the stove and I just like to smell the flavors. You know, the flavors are coming together because I already know what I'm going to do. I got my shredded cheese for her loaded potato, and you know, you really, you gotta take pride in what you do. You know, you really gotta take pride in what you do. And I think I'm gonna have to make some more broccoli. Hold on, let me get a bowl. I'll make some more broccoli. Get a bowl. Don't tell my wife I had a little tasty taste. That's good. Now the one thing I forgot is my wife like her food al dente. So I'm gonna have to recook that. My wife is very, very anal about her broccoli. Very, very anal. So do it real quick. Just throw that up in there. You don't want to let it cook so long. Just let it warm up, basically. I just washed my knives and I gotta wash it again. And, oh, baked potato. Still gotta get the butter, and she likes butter. So that's it. You know, we having meatloaf. We having meatloaf with peppers, onions. I think I might have to put some more gravy. might. I don't know. I might. But that's it. Thank you for cooking with a good smell with Melly Mel. We have our broccoli. We have our hamburger, our meatloaf. We have our baked potato in the oven. We're waiting for that to cook. Got me a little onion, salt. I'm not gonna put too much. I'm gonna put it on the baked potato. We're gonna let this simmer. We're gonna let it simmer. Just let this cook for a little bit. Just a little bit. And then take it out and we're done. Until next time, this is Aisha's page. I am her husband. That's me, the guy right here. Nautica shirt, me. Blue hat, brown eyes, me. The guy that can cook. When you come on this page, you say, we're looking for the guy that can cook. Good smell with Melly Mel. Cooking good smells with Melly Mel. That's what we doing. Cooking good smells with Melly Mel. I got everything set. Till next time, peace.